So, as you already know, the Instagram is dead, pretty much dead for about last couple of months, and nothing really can change that because we all knew that Instagram is becoming a new advertising company where you can just get engagement through ads you purchase. But we knew that it's coming because that's what happened with Facebook as well. So it's pretty sad, but if you didn't make it with your Instagram this year, that means it will be very difficult to grow. So I started with Instagram in 2015, and I consider that as pretty late for the Instagram. And I remember since the very beginning when I joined the platform, I always had the trouble to grow my audience. And I was looking for the ways to grow, and I try to be creative, make a good post, engage with followers. I also tried for a while follow and unfollow. Nothing really worked for my profile, and as of today I have a little bit over 11,000 followers, and that's not much considering that there are accounts who have millions of followers or thousands of followers, and those accounts are related to the art niche. So I'm actually a little bit sad and disappointed, and it sucks. If you didn't make it with your Instagram, well, there is a hope in new platform that calls TikTok, and I actually recently started about a month ago account. I opened account on the TikTok, and as of today I have 340 followers. I don't know if you can see that. So that's not many people follow me right now, but considering just being on the platform only 1 month, not trying anything beside posting, I think I get pretty good results, and I'm actually very happy with them. So it's pretty exciting. So if you are thinking about grasping a new audience on a new platform, maybe TikTok might be the thing. I also want to say that I watched the other day video where someone was saying that Instagram actually is planning to steal the idea of TikTok and implement that into the Instagram. But I'm not really sure how it will work and how this will keep the audience on the Instagram, as the engagement dropped, and I used to get 200 likes, now I get 4 likes. It just doesn't make sense. And buying ads, it's pretty expensive, since I'm super poor artist. I'm assuming that For me, platform with organic reach is something that I'm looking for. That's why I also started the YouTube channel, so I can just show you my weird personality, my Eastern European accent, and broken English, hoping that somebody will subscribe and like my video. So if you're one of those crazy people who like to see those kind of crazy, silly and unprofessional videos, then please subscribe. I really need your help to build this channel, because that's the only way I can grow organically right now. Please help me. Anyway, I think that TikTok is one of the options. On Instagram, I don't know, Instagram never really worked for me. I always struggled to get the likes and followers, even if I had pretty good aesthetics, or if I don't know if I still have those aesthetics in my Instagram, but I literally stopped caring about that. But I used to try a lot of things with photographs, with art, and just never really worked. I never really tried shoutouts, or my art was never really shared widely on the other accounts, which I think stopped me from growing as well. So if you had that opportunity, that's great, but if you don't have a big budget, I don't think that making shoutouts right now makes sense, partially because of the low end engagement. So you're basically paying for maybe a couple people who will follow you, or couple likes, and basically you're paying somebody to get likes and followers on their account. That's a little bit silly, isn't it? So I don't know. I'm thinking that it's time to move on, forget about Instagram. There is no secret tactic or people sitting behind the Instagram app shadow banning you and making sure that you don't get likes and shares and engagement. It's just the way it is. They trying to run the business, and within the last year or two, all the older audience joined the platform as well, and advertising company and big companies, brands, they also start advertising more and more. So demand for the advertisement is growing, and that's what they want. They made us addicted to the platform, and they know how to control the audience and how to implement the advertisement. So the fact that the engagement dropped for everyone, it doesn't really matter. Everyone will stay on the platform anyway, because the psychology behind it is so strong that there'll be no group of people or organization behind that will try to take us away, unless there will be some sort of new platform like maybe TikTok, which I have actually big hope for TikTok right now. Engagement there is organic, and I love to see every time I post something how good engagement I get for the least subscribers or followers I have. And I follow only 3 people. I decided this time that I'm not going to follow more than that. So if you're on the TikTok and you will follow me and you expect me to follow back, that's not gonna happen. Well, I just decided that this time I will choose this tactic and see what will happen. Give some time, spend some energy on that, and if it will work, that's great. If not, I'm hoping that there will be some other crazy people who will subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can blow up and run ads and get some promotions and get rich. And of course, at first I need to find those crazy people who will subscribe to my channel. So on Instagram, follow and follow, or other techniques like joining the groups and liking and commenting within the first hour or somebody's post. That's not gonna work because Instagram already figured out how to shadow ban those people and take their engagement down. I think that right now maybe what's important for the Instagram is not the engagement itself, but keeping that high profile of aesthetics and art that artists share or you share as an artist or whatever, and keep it clean, as well as maybe less posts. I used to post a couple times a day. Like this year I started posting once a day. Last 2 months it becomes almost like a once a week, and I noticed that when I post only once a week, I get more engagement actually that when I was posting 3 times a day or 3 times a week. So I'm trying to balance it and see what can I do with. And also notice that those artists who started earlier than me, like 2013, 2014, those artists really had a chance to blow on the platform. As I said, since I joined it, I always had some sort of negative feedback from I always had some negative influence from the platform, meaning that weird accounts follow me, or I got to the point that 100 people follow me and 100 people unfollow me the same day. It was crazy how that can happen. There is no other platform on the world that happens. Like when I was on the Facebook and when I had organic reach there, that meant that my page was organically growing without me going to other pages, liking other people's content, or trying to kiss somebody's ass just to like my Facebook page. Well, once the engagement changed on the Facebook and I completely switched to Instagram, I didn't find that on Instagram. It was more complicated, and I think that I from the very beginning was always discouraged with Instagram. And I remember when I had a Facebook page, a couple of my friends were always asking me when I'm going to join Instagram, and my reply always was, "Are you out of your mind? I don't want to join another social platform." But at that time, it was social media were not that new, but still a new form of career for some. Like there was no such thing as influencer at that time. So I think that a lot changed within last 5 years on the social media platforms, and nowadays I think you have to be almost everywhere, try to join new things and explore. If they don't work, then you just move on, but if they work and people are on those platforms, then you definitely want to grasp some kind of audience from there. And that also relates to YouTube. YouTube is also a social media, and whether I suck in talking or whether somebody has trouble to understand me, I still feel like I have to learn and try how to engage with that kind of audience. As I also noticed that those people who succeed on the YouTube, they usually succeed on the other platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and many others. I don't know how many others do we have, but we don't. And I also try to explore a bit more Pinterest. When I post something there, I actually get pretty high impressions and engagement, but I just somehow not fully convinced with this platform. But I notice that they make a lot of changes, and those changes, I'm not sure if necessary, are good, but definitely improve the platform. And who knows, maybe one day they will change something that will bring all those people back again, and then I will regret that I didn't post every day something on my boards, because it's very difficult to build engagement rather than just jump to something new on the platform with the engagement you already have. So, if you have 100,000 impression on your post, and comparing to somebody who has only 8,000 or 1,000, then when there is a new feature on the platform, of course you will have a better chance to blow up and jump into that new feature and gain some new engagement and new followers, rather than starting from almost zero. So I think that what I don't want to do now on Instagram is that I don't want to post there every day or couple times a day. I probably will stick to maybe 1 or 2 posts a week now, and try to engage or cross post for between different platforms, link my post to my website maybe, or blogs, and see if that will actually help the engagement as well. And I still have a hope for Instagram, as it doesn't look like Instagram is going away. So let's see what will happen. Don't forget to watch my another video. The link you can find here next to me, and I'll see you there.